Okay, I got mine. I have no idea what I'm drinking,
It's
but
red. Okay. Catherine,
Brenda,
it's Friday at the Bridge Club.
thank God. Cheers to that, my friend.
Friday.
Cheers. This has been a hell of a week, my friend.
You can tell how the week has been for me because look how much wine I have left in my glass. Not
And mine is, but look at the pour on this one. Yours is empty, and look at the pour on mine. That is hysterical.
clearly need to go get more and soon because I'm running out
Oh
fast.
my gosh. Well, then we'll do this very fast. Okay.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's been going on. This week we had a really phenomenal event that I mean, it was a great discussion, a lot of good people. You brought this into the mix, so I want you to talk about it because you're so close to it.
So this one was, we've all heard about Hurricane Harvey. This was 8 months ago, but we got a really unique perspective. We didn't talk about disaster preparedness. We didn't talk about, kind of recouping, but instead it was all about leadership and what do you do when you're facing a traumatic situation. And in this particular hospital's instance, over 230 employees were going to lose their job because the hospital was absolutely destroyed. And Ryan Buck is the president of that hospital. He is so humble, he is so caring, and he really shared his leadership lessons. I was personally touched because of the fact that he admitted what I think would even be hard for me to admit, and that is I'm such a driver. Something happens, let's solve it, let's go. And the reality is people don't adjust to change the same way.
It was it was amazing, wasn't it? I mean, I literally want to go have drinks with this guy because I found him fascinating and his story fascinating. And what a great leader, too. I just, it was amazing.
Yeah, so for All Access members, I highly encourage you to watch that video. Now, we are not a webinar-based company, and the only way you can ever see our videos is if, in fact, you are an All Access member. And in fact, if you join right now, you get a mug. So that's my one and only plug right now. But really a fascinating one. But we got a great one coming up next week, which you brought to the table.
Well, I think we have two phenomenal back-to-back events going on with totally phenomenal people, again, that I would love to spend tons of time talking with. And Dr. Halal Dugan, who started the Veterinary Confessionals Project, that is who is going to be our host next Wednesday evening. And if you guys don't know Halal, you've got to get to know her because she is one of the most genuine, authentic people you will ever meet in your entire life, and just fascinating to spend time with, as well as a lot of fun. So she's going to be talking about the disillusionment of the veterinarian dream, the DVM dream. And this is something Halal has really lived. She's going to be speaking from the heart. It's a very heartfelt and hopeful conversation we're going to have, really about when your expectations are not met. You know, you get built up to think that you're going to be doing this phenomenal thing. You get out into the world and you realize it's totally different than you had thought. So it's a really cool expectations versus reality, and how you kind of give yourself permission to find your own path, and you don't have to forge the path that you thought was expected of you. So, I mean, it's just, I think everybody who chooses to attend is going to be really glad they did.
So hopefully my partner in crime here will also hear that message, as she's juggling a lot right now and she's feeling a little guilty a little bit on some things. Hint, hint, that forge your own path, my friend, forge your own path. So maybe
you can talk.
But I'm just saying, noticing just, as an insight for people, she's working her tail off, and, sometimes it's just juggling it all. But they're things that you love. And so it's not the disillusionment of the Bridge Club dream or the whatever. Instead, it's a lot. But I think accepting what you can do and following what you love is really important. So yeah, I say that separately. But anyway,
more wine.
Yeah, hence the heavy pour as we go forward. So yeah. So speaking of sessions, so we just went through our calendar, and we're booking in August now. And so this is incredible that we are so far out. So we're going to actually be trying to host a session. We're going to cram it into the schedule for a call of topics, because over the course of this last week, I was in New York City, talked with several veterinarians. They brought several topics forward. I had a call this afternoon. More topics coming forward where people are really excited. So this is our opportunity now to see how we can skinny some in, but if you've got a topic, bring them.
Well, we were at VIS too, the Veterinary Innovation Summit. We had so many people coming to us with topics that they wanted to present. So yeah, it's been crazy, folks. So if you have a topic you want to bring forward, you got to do it now, or literally it's going to be November. So
It is. And then we're going to be shopping and having mimosas and eggnog with rum in it. And ooh, we need to find one with eggnog with rum in it. We need to find like oh, you're not an eggnog person?
I'll go for the rum part, but leave the eggnog out.
You and your brown liquor. You and your brown liquor.
Plain brown liquor. Don't muck it up with some creamy, sweet something. Just don't do that to me.
So next week is a busy week. We've got halal. You are going to be on the road. And I actually am so excited. I am stuck in my office.
Happy. What a feeling that is to be home.
Yeah. And I was on the road a lot this week. So I'm very happy to be head in bed and on my own pillow and in my own, place. So it's a very positive thing. So
enjoy that for sure. So yes, I'll be on the road. So for those of you who do join us for Disillusionment, you won't be noticing this lovely background. But I'll do the best I can with what I got to work with.
So with that, you all have a great week and cheers, my friend.